Now we come, with a little help from Joe Cocker, to the event that constitutes the race of the year, the BERCY Phillips Tracer Supercross in Paris. An event that's now been running for 9 years. On a Thursday, Friday and Saturday night, all the top Americans come to it, and for the last couple of years it has marked the only homecoming of the year of Jean-Michel Bayle. As you can see, we're going to see some history of BERCY first. This is last year, by which I mean 1990. And here's an incident you want that should have an X certificate to it. Man in midair, shoulder charged.
Toute la France attendait ça à l'époque.
This is Xavier Audiard of the organising team who put together a fantastic show.
Johnson et tout est parti de là, je crois vraiment.
12,000 to 15,000 people they get in here. Solid, sold out for the 3 nights. And even they import an American track builder. And even the Americans say it is the Supercross. We're back to about 1989 here now. In just a couple of years, even the motorcycles could look different. Had a haircut look different. The Parisian crowd have loved this event since its inception. It's been dominated by the Americans. It's a very small track, so you tend to have a figure of 8 with a bridge. Ricky Johnson's in that pack, so he's the man who's won more BERCY Supercrosses than everyone else. Whoa dear, horror show time. That's Ricky Two-Hip Johnson leading this race. This looks like Jeff Stanton versus Jean-Michel Bayle a year ago. And this, would you believe, is a giant inflatable Jean-Michel Bayle.
BERCY is such a technical race that really
this is Johnson.
Can win. A lot has to do with the start, but I think as far as the riding, who has got the speed, I would say Damon Bradshaw and Jeff Stanton are the strongest riders, but maybe the only one that can beat Jean-Michel Bayle is Jean-Michel Bayle.
C'est un circuit très serré.
Now this is Roger DaCosta again, agreeing with what Ricky Johnson just said, that it's a tough track. Roger being a bit more generous, he's saying that really quite a few people could win. All of the Americans mentioned, but particular emphasis on Stanton and Ward. This is Thursday night, and the 250 final. Bayle and Stanton are 1 and 2. 7's Mike LaRocco. And 4, making a wicked first bend there, is the Yamaha rider Damon Bradshaw of the USA. And Bayle, number 1. Just block passing Jeff Stanton there, somewhat brutally. Took too long to get past LaRocco, number 7. He took many laps to eventually force his way past the American and set off in pursuit of Damon Bradshaw. This is where they leap back into the stadium from that little dogleg out in the car park. Bayle there, but this man, number 4, Damon Bradshaw, had been given just too much space. And the young American, a real tough cookie, he ran away from Jean-Michel Bayle. The checkered flag for Damon Bradshaw on the first final of BERCY 91. This is the second final. Front line. Watch the girl with the 10-second board. She has to move quickly. number 3, Stefan Everts. 4, Bradshaw. 6, Jeff Ward. And now here is Bradshaw and Bale going for it at the front. This is the front of the race. Bradshaw is leading, and Bale was quite desperate not to lose again in front of his home crowd. Went for the inside, and down they both went. And look at this now as Everts goes through. Let's look again. Bale up the inside, loses it, torpedoes Bradshaw. Typical Supercross accident, really. But as they got up, Bradshaw's head was under the Honda. He was not a happy man. Bale goes to start, and Bradshaw's shoulder charges the Honda back to the deck. They're both up, and they're chasing Jeff Stanton. But Ward had got off the front, as had Everts. So what you're looking at here is, look at Damon Bradshaw going underneath Stanton, and Bale on the inside. This is effectively the race for 3rd place you're looking at. You saw just what a hard man Bradshaw was there. Bale and Bradshaw side by side. Whoa! Bale saw the block pass coming, moved out the way, got the jump on Bradshaw. But he didn't want a taste of hot Yamaha there, did he? And Jean-Michel Bale heading for 3rd as Larry Ward takes a win. Bale through, and he got past Everts before the flag. It's times like this I wish my usual commentary partner Keith Ewan was here. He'd have a bon mot for this occasion. All part of the Paris Razzmatazz. The light show was phenomenal, so is the music, in volume as well as everything else. You get everything at the BERCY Supercross. Now, let's have a look at the 125s for the first time in this programme, shall we? It is the third Thursday, I beg your pardon, 125 final. Watch out for 2 men in this. Number 7, Frederic Vial. He's on a Kawasaki, and number 1, Yves de Maria. He's on a Suzuki. Back to number 3, though, having something to say about things early on. But as the race went on, it was Vial harried and harried and harried by de Maria until finally he did that. Just slipped off. On the last lap, Yves de Maria saw it happening, but at the flag, de Maria relaxed nearly too much. And on the next night's 125 final, it was McGrath and de Maria. Oh, and down they both go. Look at this. Woo. Number 2 McGrath, number 1 de Maria hit the deck. It was McGrath who got off the floor to get the checkered flag. There was all sorts of action, some of it X-certificate, as you can see. BERCY, if you're going to come to a Supercross, I'm thinking specifically of you English fans, British fans, Scottish and Welsh as well as Irish. If you're going to come to one, get some tickets for BERCY late this year. It is a phenomenal event. Like Pedro Tractor being assaulted there, didn't it, by Doug Henry? It's a very nasty first corner incident.